Look, nobody talks about this stuff until it's too late. You wake up one morning and suddenly your back creaks like an old door. You're squinting at your phone like it's written in hieroglyphics, and don't even get me started on trying to remember where you put your keys 5 minutes ago. But here's the thing that might surprise you. You have way more control over how you age than you think. I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening to your body as you get older, and more importantly, the simple things you can start doing today to slow it down. Some of this might shock you, but stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know how to age like someone who actually gives a damn about their future self. Let's start with your heart, because this one's probably the most important. As you age, your blood vessels literally get stiffer. Think of a brand new garden hose versus one that's been sitting in your garage for 10 years. Your heart has to work harder to push blood through these increasingly rigid pipes, which is why so many people develop high blood pressure as they get older. Now, before you start panicking, here's what you can do about it. And I'm not talking about running marathons or becoming a gym rat overnight. Even moderate exercise, and I mean like a 20-minute walk around your neighborhood, can make a massive difference. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it gets stronger when you use it regularly. The food part is pretty straightforward too. More fruits and vegetables, less processed garbage. I know you've heard this a million times, but it actually works. And here's one that people don't talk about enough. Sleep. 7 to 8 hours isn't just nice to have, it's when your cardiovascular system literally repairs itself. Skip sleep, and you're basically telling your heart to figure it out on its own. Your skin is basically a giant billboard advertising how well you're aging, and it's one of the first places you'll notice changes. As you get older, your skin produces less natural oil, which is why it starts feeling like sandpaper. You also lose that fatty layer just under your skin, making everything look thinner and more fragile. Hot showers feel amazing, but they're absolutely destroying your skin. Warm water, good moisturizer, and for the love of everything holy, wear sunscreen. I don't care if you're just running to the grocery store. The sun doesn't take days off from aging your skin, so neither should your sunscreen. And if you smoke, this is probably the best reason to quit that nobody talks about. Smoking doesn't just hurt your lungs, it's literally creating wrinkles on your face in real time. Your eyes and ears are going to change, and it's not just about needing reading glasses. You might start seeing more glare, having trouble adjusting when you walk from a bright room into a dark one, or struggling to follow conversations in noisy restaurants. The good news is that regular checkups can catch most of this stuff early. Sunglasses aren't just a fashion statement, they're protecting your eyes from damage that accumulates over decades. Same with earplugs at concerts, or when you're using power tools. Your future self will thank you for protecting your hearing now. This one's wild. You might actually get shorter as you age. Not kidding. You can lose 1 to 2 inches starting in your 40s because the discs in your spine literally shrink. Your bones also become more brittle starting earlier than you think, sometimes as early as your 40s. Calcium and vitamin D aren't just for kids growing up. Your bones are constantly rebuilding themselves, and they need raw materials to work with. Dairy, almonds, broccoli, kale. These aren't just health food trends, they're literally building blocks for your skeleton. Here's something interesting though. Your bones respond to stress. Good stress, like weight-bearing exercise. Even lightweight lifting tells your bones they need to stay strong. Sitting on the couch all day tells them the opposite. Okay, let's talk about the stuff nobody wants to discuss but everyone experiences. Bladder control can become an issue, and it's more common than you think. About 10% of people over 65 deal with this. For women, menopause can be a factor. For men, it's often an enlarged prostate. Constipation becomes more common too, and it's not just about getting older. Medications for blood pressure, depression, even iron supplements can slow things down. The solutions are actually pretty simple. Avoid caffeine and alcohol if you're having bladder issues. Kegel exercises aren't just for new moms, they work for everyone. Squeeze like you're holding in your pee, hold for 5 seconds, relax for 5. Do this several times a day. For constipation, it's the usual suspects: fiber, water, movement. Your digestive system needs all three to work properly. You're going to lose muscle mass as you age, which makes everything harder. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, even getting up from a chair becomes more challenging. But muscle responds to exercise at any age. You don't need to become a bodybuilder, but some form of resistance training, even body weight exercises, can maintain and even build muscle well into your later years. Your sex life changes too. For women, menopause affects vaginal tissues. For men, erectile function can decline. But here's the thing: most of these changes are treatable. Talk to your doctor. There are medications, therapies, and lifestyle changes that can help maintain intimacy. Look, aging is inevitable, but how you age is largely up to you. The changes I've described aren't death sentences, they're opportunities to take control. Start with small changes. Move a little more, eat a little better, sleep a little longer. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. If this helped you understand what's actually happening to your body as you age, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk about health that actually matters. What questions do you have about aging? Drop them in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into any of these topics, I've got videos on heart health, bone strength, and maintaining muscle mass as you age. Check them out right here.